So I wanted to post a quick video on my Nissan 1993 Nissan D21 2.4. I had an issue with this idle. I had changed everything known to man, spark plugs, idle control valves, you name it, I changed it. Injectors, it didn't matter. And my problem was it would idle fine for like 30 seconds and then it would bog down to the point of almost cutting off, and then it would come back to normal idle, and it kept doing that. Now if I drove down the road, you'd never notice anything. When you're on the gas, it was fine. It was just when you stopped, it would cut off a few times, but most of the time it stayed on barely. And I took it to 3 different shops. They couldn't figure it out, and they all 3 told me that it's going to be this little gremlin, and they couldn't figure it out. Of course, these don't have OBD2 or whatever they are, the computers that you could read. It don't have the reader because it's a 1993 model. They didn't have them back then. So I did see on another video on YouTube a guy talking about this charcoal filter here that's part of the emissions. So I thought I would just play around with it and see what I could do. So this tube comes in, and it would come all the way through and go to the throttle body. The other one says fuel tank, and it would go to the fuel tank, which is right here. Comes through here and goes all the way down to the fuel tank, but it starts here. What I did, I took out this one here, which says, I don't even know what it means, sorry guys, but it's DISTVC. So I took this one, and I don't even have to have this on right now. I just went from this one hose here, I took it out. This is the one that goes to the throttle body. I took it out. It went directly to the fuel tank right here. I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah. So I took this one out. It went straight to here. And I don't have to have anything up here. I just decided to use the hose that came from the gas tank and just stick it here. And again, this doesn't matter. I just wanted to keep the hose, and it didn't make any difference doing it this way. I just stuck it like that. But this fixed the problem. It runs just fine now. Again, this is all emissions crap, and I know a lot of people delete it, and I know it's kind of a big process to do. So this just gives you another feather in your hat to try if you're having an issue where it's just idle and strained and you can't find it. Again, this hose usually goes to this one here. Oh, sorry, this one here. I just disconnected it and stuck it to the fuel tank spot, which used to come from here. Again, these 2 hoses, not this one, but those 2 that used to be there. I hope that helps you out a little bit. It gives you something to try. Again, I tried everything, and I know it's this box. I know it's the charcoal filter is probably the issue. I'm making assumptions that it's got to be this, and eventually I'll get to maybe trying to change that out. But right now it's running fine, and that's really all that matters to me. And I've drove it around quite a few miles, and it's been great. So hopefully this helps you out, guys.